It took firefighters 3 hours to extinguish the blaze. But by then, the damage was already irreversible.
I don't know how those poor people were living in that building. The government and the administration should investigate this problem. They only decide to look into similar problems when it's too late.
Witnesses say the fire took hold so quickly in the early hours that those sleeping inside the factory, all laborers, had little time to escape. The youngest victim is believed to be 13 years old.
There were factories for purses, wallets, and some plastic bags here. That's where the fire began. Most of the victims suffocated because the place was really small and they didn't have enough time to get out.
The factory was located in an area close to a popular market in New Delhi. Police say the building had violated multiple safety regulations and are investigating if the factory was operating illegally. Devastating fires like these are quite common in India's bigger cities, but safety norms are often flouted by builders and occupants across the country.
It started due to a short circuit. All these electrical wires are hanging out dangerously, and nobody ever fixes them.
The police say its crime and forensics branches will also probe the incident. And bereaved family members hope they'll find an answer. Rahul Radhakrishnan, TR2 World.
And for more, our correspondent Ishan Garg sent us this report from outside the factory in New Delhi.
The factory here was built illegally and did not have the proper permissions to operate. Locals in the area tell us that a number of buildings behind me are in fact illegal. It is quite common for workers in these areas to live in cramped quarters, often in inhospitable conditions. The state government in New Delhi has implemented a minimum wage of $6.50 for workers. Despite that, a number of factories are believed to be ignoring this, employing laborers for as little as $3 a day. A local trade body spokesperson told us that factories in this area are like a powder keg, ready to blow up. Local businessmen have reached out repeatedly to state and local government only to be turned away. The trade body says many of these factories are operating without the minimum safety and security standards. We have seen here how that can result in injury and even death. The factory did not have a fire escape, sprinklers, or even a fire extinguisher. Reports suggest that there are about 15 million daily wage workers in New Delhi. A number of them work in factories producing things like toys, garments, and bags. As was the case in Sunday's fire in Delhi, a number of employees here work with flammable material such as nylon, paper, and plastic. And many of them work around 12 hours a day. With skilled jobs difficult to come by in the city, many take solace in merely having a job that can help them survive. Critics say the municipal and state authorities do not pay enough attention to infrastructure in the poorer neighborhoods in New Delhi. Some even allege that authorities accept bribes and turn a blind eye to safety concerns. It is quite common in densely populated areas like this to run factories in residential areas. With lax security norms and scrutiny from authorities, the life of workers in places like this is under constant threat.